Hello everyone, welcome to your second royal reading here at MadWorldTarot, Friday afternoon, and we're looking at interesting little maneuvers today. Maneuvers quite literally in Montecito with alleged moving vans outside Mudslide Mansion. And here in this reading we're going to look at a movement away from Diana's legacy, that engagement ring, that sapphire engagement ring that Catherine hasn't been seen out and about in public wearing during the course of this year. The very few appearances that she's made in public on video. She had the GB Olympic thing. She was wearing her new eternity ring. She was wearing it again in that film, that little video that they made celebrating her ending of her cancer treatment. She was out and about in Southport yesterday and she had her eternity ring on. No sign of that sapphire engagement ring, which brought a whole lot of baggage with it. And people are speculating that this new eternity ring has also got sapphires in it, but it's more subtle, it's more understated, it's more wearable, it's hers. They speculate that this is part of her determination to live life on her own terms, fresh start, and ditch some of that stuff that she has been burdened with for a very long time. So, Tarot of Curious Creatures, just a little light-hearted reading on a Friday afternoon. What's going on with this ring? Just generally, how does she feel about it? How did she feel about the engagement ring that's perhaps been put in the vault? And so that someone in Montecito can't get her claws on it. That's me being snarky, of course. And tell us about her new self, because I see the new self showing up in readings consistently now, and so I want to know who is this new self that has this whole new energy about her and is wearing this quite different piece of jewelry. It's a very different. The one was this real statement piece. This is an understatement piece, if there's such a word. Mangling English now, but a whole different vibe. So I want to know what's going on. Just a little gossipy read to end the week, and what a week it has been. And I think we have the energy finally. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's see what's going on. Let's remind you, it's tarot for fun and entertainment. It is all speculation, all my opinion. Just read energy, and disclaimer in the box below. So generally about the ring, her feelings about it, the circumstances, I suppose, around the ring, really, and what's going on. We have death, and it's in reverse, which is quite interesting because it's the card of change and endings. Generally, the death card, and in reverse is normally, I would say, as a tarot reader, it's somebody who's resistant to change, but we've had somebody who has actually really met this character in the last 10 months or so. It's not normally a literal card. This, for me, reads quite differently in this reading. This is somebody who actually looked that character in the face and defeated it, which is why death is in reverse. Quite different to how I would normally read that. So you're just going to have to trust me, I suppose, on this. That's how it's coming through for me energetically. And I think that's literally what that card means. I just think she feels that she has survived this experience. And so there is a change, absolutely, in her life, but it's a change that has come through this experience. It's not a change that she consciously invited into her life, subconsciously, sure, maybe with death in reverse, that's subconscious energy for me as a reader when a card is in reverse, but she survived it and she's changed. So let's see, situation with this ring story. We got the Chariot in reverse. That's interesting because it's Prince William's energy, the Cancerian, and it is in reverse. Quite interesting. Maybe, just maybe, she's taken some control of the situation, of their relationship, and how the relationship is going to play out in public now. It's not going to play by old royal family rules. Here you are, I'm the heir, and so you're going to wear mummy's engagement ring, and you're going to do all the good and proper things, and you're going to play by our rules. I think she's torn up the rule book, and she's going to do it her way now, subtly, but she's going to do it her way. Chariot in reverse is William's energy. This is also the King's energy, of course, Scorpio. I wasn't going to mention it, didn't seem important, but now we've got both of them on the tarot table, and they're both in reverse, which means you step away. Step away, I'm in charge now. I've done it your way, and look how look what happened to me. So I'm not going to do it your way anymore. So let's just look at the general energy around this ring, the circumstances around it. The new one, Four of Pentacles in reverse, is somebody who has lost control of a situation, whose world has really been shaken, and the foundation's shaken with that Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, very materialistic. It's all about security that comes from stuff. And the blocked heart chakra normally, and you can see it here, the person's sort of closing their heart chakra and keeping themselves small and confined, and as long as they've got their stuff, their jewelry box packed full of stuff, then they're okay. In reverse, it's open-hearted. It's, I don't need the stuff. I don't need that giant ring. I don't need the tiaras, and I don't need Windsor Castle, and I don't need any of that stuff. I am me. Very, very interesting energy that's coming through here. I'm getting quite emotional as I say it. I think she's had almost some foot stamping with them. I'm not doing this anymore. You can't sacrifice me anymore for that ginger brat, as the body language guy calls him. I'm done with all of that. That's what's coming through for me. I'm just reading energy. And so, how does she feel about this new ring? What does it symbolize for her? And it's got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That is the struggle that she's been through. And it's interesting that it's come out in reverse. It's a reminder to her. It is a ring. Very interestingly, the Wheel of Fortune is a ring. I think she associates the other ring with misfortune. We're going to ask about it over here. So I don't want to get ahead of myself, but that energy is kind of seeping through in here. It's a reminder to her that of difficult times. It's not a promise of new and wonderful things. It's a reminder of difficult times that she got through. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is a bit of a tower moment for me energetically. It's things going wrong that you don't foresee. You feel like you've been slapped in the face by the gods, even though you've been good and dutiful and done all the right things, and still you get slapped in the face. So the ring somehow is a reminder to herself that she endured it. So let's see how she feels about the other ring now. Queen of Wands in reverse, too showy for her. It's too theatrical. It brings all that drama with it, all the baggage, you know, it almost wanting to smudge it or something, to get rid of that energy that's come through of being melodramatic, of being all about the theatre and the phoning the paps and all of that stuff that we know Diana did. And, you know, back in the naive past, we might not have known the extent to which she did these things, but we all know now the games that she played. And it's there in that Queen of Wands energy. There is something else in that Queen of Wands in reverse as well. And that is Megan. Megan's energy showed up here. I didn't think it would. I was joking about locking the ring in the vault so she couldn't get her claws on it. Shown up here. The desire for that ring. And there was always chatter about it, that Harry got the ring and he gave it to William, and it should really have gone to Meghan, and Meghan is the rightful possessor of that giant sapphire. And I think Catherine is just, I'm done with the drama. I can't bear it in either context. I can't bear it. It's miserable. It's brought bad luck. Things need to change. I'm changing. You need to change. I don't want your mother's ring on my finger anymore. The ring that was given by Charles, and that was the prelude to that terribly unhappy marriage. Who needs to be wearing that ring? She doesn't. She doesn't at all. She wants different. She wants to be free. But there is still this reminder here in this Wheel of Fortune. It's almost as if this wheel is going to turn. I keep being drawn back to this. It's a very, very vibrant, dream catchery kind of Wheel of Fortune here. And cards in reverse, I don't often read cards in reverse this way, but cards in reverse can be delayed activation of the energy in them. So it's like looking at this and thinking, I've been through this terrible experience, but I now can see that better days are coming my way. That's in there as well. So tell us about this new self that is quite loud in this reading for me. Anything else universe wants to add? Absolutely. Two of Swords in reverse. And this is somebody who felt previously that she couldn't act from her own truth. She didn't really know what her own truth was. The Two of Swords upright is somebody who is blocked from acting. They're hesitant about deciding stuff. They feel that whatever they do is going to be misconstrued or is going to be wrong or difficult. And so they're just paralyzed. And it's in reverse now. She says, I've gone through hell and I don't care anymore. It's a bit of the message that we're getting from Montecito about Meghan, interestingly, that they're on this parallel journey. So I don't care anymore. I will make decisions, however tough they are. I make this decision to put this other ring in the vault. Don't want to see it again. Well, we probably will see it again. I'm sure she's quite tactful about this, but she's made a very public statement that I don't think went down very well with either of the men in her life, the Windsor men in her life, put it that way. That this is about her now, and she's going to make the difficult decisions and stand up for herself. And however it goes, if it goes horribly wrong, too bad, she's up for it now. And it's quite interesting, always early 40s. If you haven't found your voice and if you haven't found yourself, early 40s, it comes roaring in like an express train. And that's astrology. So pure and simple. So there it is, some interesting energy in this reading, and a long way ahead for her to go, I think, on this getting this energy around to the way it needs to be for her. So I wish her luck and I wish her well, and I wish all of you well too, and thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.